EA Sports. It's in the game.
EA Sports, it's in the game.
NASCAR Thunder 2003.
What is up, guys? Welcome to today's video. Today we are doing Talladega in our NASCAR Thunder 2003 season mode playthrough. This is race number 9 on our season, which means after the checkered flag today, we will officially be 1/4 of the way through the season. And the hope today is to try to get another win and hopefully get the points lead away from Mark Martin so we can try to set sail and never look back. Talk about the setup that I've got for today. I'm running basically the same setup that I ran at Daytona, but with a little different gear. I've also got the tire pressures maxed out, and that's basically it. So I don't know how well this is going to go. We qualified 13th on the out lap, or the first lap. Hopefully we can do a little bit better here on the second lap, but I think as long as we're in the top half of the field, we got a pretty good shot. All right, we're starting 10th. Let's go racing, guys.
The NASCAR Winston Cup Series visits the famous Talladega Superspeedway today for the Aaron's 499. This is Joe Moore and Barney Hall for MRN, and we're live to bring you all the action. And Barney, this track always manages to produce some white-knuckle moments.
Let me sum it up for you all. 2.6 miles, 4 lanes, 190 miles an hour. Just doesn't get much better. Let's just hope these guys can stay out of the big one.
Bobby Labonte will try for another top 5 finish in this one.
Well, his team is real excited about their success so far. In fact, I believe they'll have another top 5 race as long as he keeps his car out of trouble.
Jimmy Johnson will try to use this race to close in on the points lead.
Oh, yeah, and all these guys in the top 5 are fighting hard week in and week out to gain as many points as possible. It's harder to pick up spots once you're into the top 5.
Jerry Nadeau sure has had a rough time qualifying on these super speedways this year.
Well, that's true, but with the importance of the draft here, your starting position isn't quite as important as it is on other tracks. It's all about being in the right line here at the end. Some drivers say it's the low line that moves, some say the high one is the place to be, and a few even think the middle is the hot spot as long as you've got some drafting help.
Start your engines.
Let's see how they'll line up on the start. In the front row are the Dale Jr. Chevrolet and the 21 car. In the second row are the DeWalt Power Tools Ford and the 7 car. Starting the race from row 3 are the Team Rusty Ford and the Napa Auto Parts Chevrolet. The fourth row has the GM Goodwrench Service Plus Chevrolet and the Ganassi Racing Dodge. Starting the race from row 5 will be the Tide Ford and the 18 car.
All right, here we go. Let's see if we can get to the lead early. Got Mark Martin starting right behind us. It would be great if we could finish like 5, 6, 10 spots ahead of him in this one. Really try to cut that 90-point lead down. Got brother Terry coming up on our inside. Let's see if we can get some momentum rolling off the high lane here. Try to squeeze Mark down. We'll take it 3 wide. Hang him out to dry. Get right up here behind Harvick. Looks like we might end up out to dry here. Nope. Oh, we got into Harvick a little bit. I got such a run right there. Such a run right there. Well, that got us to the bottom. That'll work. Let's slide up behind Ricky Craven right here. See if we can work with Terry. Got Jimmy coming to the inside. Wherever it opens up when we get a run, that's where we want to go. Once this thing's wound up, I think it's going to be pretty unstoppable speed-wise. Alright, we got this thing wound up. Let's see if we can draft off of Marlin. Push Junior into the lead here. Oh, Marlin's bailing on Dale. Back to the bottom. See if we can go by everybody on the inside here. Get up to P3 and then we'll work with them. We're going to slide up top. Marlin's not. We'll stay in his draft. Get by Casey Atwood with no problem. We'll go right under Sterling. Maybe we can go right under Junior too. We are flying right now. Here we go, under Dale. Gonna need a little bit of help. Maybe not. Slide up in front of him. Don't even need to. P1. Only took us 2 laps. Come up here and throw a block on Sterling just in case he had a run. Drop right back to the bottom here. Now, I was able to sweep the Talladega races in the NASCAR 2001 season playthrough that I did on the channel. If you guys haven't seen that, you should definitely go check those videos out at some point, because that was a great season. But I was able to sweep both Talladega races. I'd love to go 3 in a row, kind of like we did at Bristol earlier in the season. But Junior is going to be tough. I remember him being hard to beat, the Talladega specifically, on these NASCAR Thunder games. He's going for 2 in a row. He won the last race at Martinsville, stole that one from us. I would definitely like to steal a Talladega win away from him. Got some help from Ricky Rudd here. Keep drag racing Dale. We're clear off into 3. He's got Sterling pushing him though. Let's see if I can float up. Kind of just run the middle. Block both lanes. Sterling dropped back to the bottom. Now he's back up top, but we are pulling. I think Junior got tight off 4 right there. We got a 4-car breakaway at the front right now. About a 1.5 seconds from this group back to the rest of the field, or at least the second group. It looks like the whole thing's pretty spread out. I don't know if there was an accident and no yellow came out. But if you look at the track map up in the top left, the field is all kinds of spread out. The biggest pack is coming out of turn 2 right now, the back half of the field. And the front half is just all broken up. Maybe from when I bumped Harvick on the first lap? I don't know. It's hard telling. We got Junior all over us right now, though. He's back. He's not going to give this thing up easy. It's almost like the 2-car tandem is a thing. Me and Junior are pulling away from Ricky Rudd and Sterling Marlin, and then they have just left the pack behind them. Which, that's not even a pack. It looks like, it's hard to tell in the mirror, but it looks like it's 2 cars again, and then a gap back to another 2 cars, and then a solid 5 or 6 car pack. The back half of the field is still just really struggling. Alright, halfway right here, we have absolutely just left Junior behind. 1.2 seconds back to him. I think instead of coming down this lap and splitting it down the middle like we usually do, we're going to run 1 lap extra. We'll come down on lap 10, come into lap 11 instead. And that's just because we're not falling off any. We're still gaining. And none of them have ducked down onto pit road yet. So we got a big enough lead. I don't really see any point in trying to short pit anybody. But we can avoid getting stuck on pit road if there's a caution, anything like that, some kind of weird game glitch. We'll just run 1 lap extra here. Alright, that's half the race down. As you can see, a bunch of cars just ducked down pit road from the front half of the field. Doesn't look like there's a lot of takers in the back half of the field. No takers in the back half of the field, so a lot of them are probably going to come down this lap. A couple guys might try to run it a little bit farther out. Doesn't really matter. We're going to come down this time. We're going to get 4 tires and fuel. Come out with a big lead and see if we can't just keep pulling away.
You've got to be low on fuel. Check your gauges.
There, I didn't get on a pit road super slow that time, did I?
You're the boss.
Clean pit stop, that's all we needed.
Get back on the track. You're clear.
Coming off the pit road in 13th. All the cars ahead of us have not gone down pit road yet, though. So we cycle right back out to the lead when this is all said and done. I think this is pretty much wrapped up, unless there's a caution and we throw it away that way like we did last week at Martinsville. I mean, we didn't really throw that away. We got wrecked by Todd Bodine, but I mean, if you saw that last week, you'd know anything could happen. Not etched in stone yet, but I think it's pretty much wrapped up. We can run these last 8 laps out, have no issues, no restarts. We're going to have win number 4 on the season. Alright, so that only put us up to P10. Looks like there's still 9 cars left to come down pit road. Actually, we're going to pass a few of them here on the apron. Looks like Jimmy Johnson right there. Somebody's blowing up. Can't quite tell who that was. Looked like Kurt Busch, maybe. Go by Sterling Marlin. That puts us 7th. And it looks like the rest of the field is coming down pit road right now. I want to know where Mark Martin's running. That's the big thing. If we are a good 10 plus positions ahead of Mark Martin, Dale Jarrett, we might leave here with the points lead. And that would be pretty awesome. Alright, we're going to go by the rest of the field right here. Got the lead back. 6 laps to go. We got a big enough lead to where it won't register on the interval sheet. So I think that's at least 3 seconds. You can see in the top left corner on the track map, it's a big old gap. Only 3 laps to go, and we have a huge lead. At this point, if the caution comes out, race is over. This thing is basically wrapped up. And we really needed this today. I mean, we had a good run last week at Martinsville, but we didn't get a ton of points on Mark Martin. I don't know where Mark's running, but we led the most laps again today. It looks like we're going to get the win. And we'll keep whittling away on that 90-point lead that he's got. Hopefully, he's not even in the top 10 in this race. And if that's the case, we should leave with the points lead, but we're not going to bet on that. Not going to bet on that because Mark has been very consistent. He won the Daytona 500. So I would imagine he's probably somewhere in the top 5 or the top 10 at the very least. Here we go, coming down to 2 laps to go. Get our 3rd win in a row on the channel at Talladega and our 4th win on the season here. Another caution-free race at Talladega on the channel. I don't remember having any in the first 2 races we did on NASCAR 2001. The field is very spread out. I mean, if you look at the track map, we've been paying attention to it the whole race pretty much, but if you look at the track map, there's basically me, there's a group of 2, I think, somewhere behind me, a group of 2 farther behind them, and then basically the whole field just came off of turn 2. Well, now they're about halfway down the back straightaway, and it's just absolute domination by us today. Didn't really have to do much to the setup. Took a tip from one of you guys and messed with the gear ratio, and I didn't even really max it out. I mean, we're not burying the needle in the 8,000, 9,000 range. We're just a little bit faster than we were and just absolutely pulled away. It's basically the equivalent to getting rid of the spoiler angle on NASCAR 2001. There's just nothing they could do for us. Junior kept up a little bit, but eventually, about 8 laps into the race, 7 laps into the race, he fell off and just could not keep up anymore. Come off a 4 for the final time here, and we got it, guys. Appreciate you watching. I hope you enjoyed the race. It's not over yet. We're going to do some donuts. Watch the victory lane celebration. I'm going to show you some stats, but that is the race. We got win number 4 on the season. Let's get this thing down here to the start-finish line and blow the rear tires off it. Love doing donuts. Big fan. All right, here we go. Man, they better get used to seeing this Interstate Batteries Pontiac doing this. We're going to do it a lot more this season. I don't know how many wins we're going to get, but that is 4 in the first 9. I think we got to get at least 10, right?
A rare caution-free race.
Whoa, that doesn't happen very often. It makes you pay a whole lot more for any mistakes. You don't have the cushion of yellow flags to get caught up.
Bobby Labonte was out in front for most of the race.
Well, the credit will go to that entire team. They've been working hard all week to give their driver the fastest car possible, and boy, was it fast. Absolutely incredible.
This has been NASCAR Winston Cup Racing, brought to you by EA Sports and MRN. Next up is California.
Wow.
Hey, we got the Frankenstein paint scheme. That's pretty sweet. We also got the Talladega night race. Love that. Those are 2 cool Thunder plates. Awesome. Set a new best lap. Go ahead and put that in there. I don't see Mark Martin in the top 10 on that. Let's go ahead and take a look at the standings. Our top 20 from today, we won the race. Ricky Craven 2nd, Rusty Wallace 3rd, Michael Waltrip 4th, Sterling Marlin 5th, Todd Bodine in 6th, to hell with Todd Bodine. Elliott Sadler comes in 7th, Earnhardt Jr. 8th, Tony Stewart 9th, Jimmy Johnson 10th, Matt Kenseth 11th, Greg Biffle 12th, Bill Elliott 13th, Jamie McMurray 14th, Mike Skinner 15th, Jimmy Spencer 16th, Casey Atwood 17th, Kevin Harvick, Terry Labonte, and Robbie Gordon rounded out the top 20. We have to figure out where Mark Martin finished. Dale Jarrett got 21st. Mark Martin back here in 24th place, and I'm pretty sure that means we're going to leave here with the points lead. That is awesome. And here are the final point standings. We have the points lead, 4 points over Mark Martin. That was hard. It took us 9 races to get up here and get it done, but we finally got the points lead away from him. Sits in 2nd, Dale Jarrett 3rd, Dale Earnhardt Jr. in 4th, Jimmy Johnson in 5th, Rusty Wallace in 6th, Kevin Harvick 7th, Sterling Marlin 8th, Jeff Gordon 9th, Ricky Rudd in 10th, Matt Kenseth 11th, Bill Elliott 12th, Tony Stewart 13th, Jeff Burton 14th, Ryan Newman 15th, Ward Burton 16th, Kurt Busch 17th, Michael Waltrip 18th, Greg Biffle 19th, and Terry Labonte rounds out the top 20 in points. Weekly awards for this week. Dale Earnhardt Jr. got the pole. We got front runner. Mike Skinner got all charged up. Mark Martin got fast pace. Wasn't fast enough because he finished 24th. Jimmy Johnson got rookie of the race, and Todd Bodine somehow got move of the race. I wonder if he wrecked somebody else this week. Alright guys, that is going to do it for this one. Thank you so much for hanging out and watching the video. I hope you enjoyed the race. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. It helps the channel so much. It helps the video performance a lot. And plus you get to watch more racing. So, I mean, how can you go wrong there? Hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. And I'll catch you in the next one at California for the Napa Auto Parts 500. Later guys.